I am happy. I have seen very many colleagues of mine here, and it is interesting to interact with you once again. Indeed, as you've been informed, there have been incidents and situations and discussions in the recent past relating to actions of the police, actions of Ugandans around courts of law and similar. The Inspector General is being charged. Is he being charged as an individual, or is he being charged as an institution? And I think we must make this distinction very clear. General Kale Kayihura is the Inspector General of Police. The Inspector General of Police is an institution. Therefore, to isolate him as an individual is not correct, because what we are talking is a gentleman performing his constitutional duties. Therefore, we should be talking about General Kale Kayihura, the institution, and not General Kale Kayihura, the individual. And I would like us to make that clear. And therefore, when we are talking about going to court, it is the institution and not the individual. And so, today, I have come before you to share with you the position of government and what actions government is taking in relation to these matters I have just mentioned. So I would like to read this brief statement for all of you, and I will give you copies of this press statement hereafter. Now, this press release is on the subject of demonstrations at Makindye Chief Magistrate's Court and alleged police brutality against Ugandans. The Minister of Internal Affairs would like to make the following statement regarding the demonstrations at Makindye Chief Magistrate's Court on the 10th of August 2016 and the alleged brutality by the Uganda Police Force meted out against civilians on the 13th and 14th of July 2016. The Ministry would like to state as follows. 1. The Ministry recognizes and indeed upholds the constitutional role and independence of the judiciary. The Ministry of Internal Affairs does not condone or support unlawful demonstrations, processions, or gatherings. The Ministry regrets the unfortunate incident at Makindye Chief Magistrate's Court on the 10th of August 2016 and condemns the gathering as an interference with the constitutional duty of the courts and the judicial officers and an unlawful limitation on the enjoyment of the rights and freedoms of others under Article 43 of the Constitution. The government regrets the above incident, but also takes note of similar incidents in the past and will take measures to ensure that these incidents are not repeated again, and no person or group of people shall be allowed to interfere with the court's duty to dispense justice. 2. In the case of Superintendent of Police Baguma Aaron, which has also appeared in the press, the DPP has taken up the matter and has initiated the process of bringing SP Baguma before the court as required by law. So in due course, SP Baguma will appear in court. 3, the Ministry of Internal Affairs does not condone or support the unlawful use of force against civilians. The constitutional role of the police, as you may all know, include the protection of life and property, to preserve law and order, to prevent and detect crime, and to cooperate with the civilian authority and the population generally. In regards to the brutality that I hinted at, the Police Professional Standards Unit, in accordance with the Police Act, has investigated the incidents relating to the alleged brutality by officers of the Uganda Police Force and established that some police officers were involved in unprofessional conduct. The Inspector General of Police referred this matter to the police disciplinary courts established under sections 52 and 53 of the Police Act for appropriate action. And as you may all know, and if you don't know, I am now informing you that the hearings on these matters are ongoing and are open to the public. Whereas we acknowledge these incidents, they must be distinguished from the core institution of the police, whose primary role is to protect the lives and property of the people of Uganda, and which role they have hitherto been executing professionally. We therefore call upon the general public to help participate in cooperation with and building of the police force, and be wary of some forces that are bent on weakening this very strong institution of the state. I want to take this opportunity to assure all Ugandans and all parties concerned that government is committed to ensuring that all organs and agencies respect the rule of the law and constitution. I make this statement for my God and my country. I, General Odongo Jeje, Minister of Internal Affairs.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister.